For Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook, it was 10 friends in 14 days. For Peloton, it was 5 rides in 2 weeks. And when I worked in the financial industry and banking, it was the direct deposit on the primary paycheck. Those were all specific milestones that the companies identified to be important on the client success journey. And that's a fancier way of saying, what is it that a new client needs to do that will create a loyal, lasting client? And that's important for every company so that they can grow. Now, a client success journey is something that every company, including small businesses, should be able to identify and implement. Now, if you've been in business for any period of time, then there's already some data in your system that can help you with this process. When trying to get a new client and looking at marketing and sales, we often go from front to back to optimize. But for the client success journey, we actually want to go from back to front. And the reason we go from back to front is we're trying to reverse engineer an outcome. Who in your system has already achieved a great result, had a wonderful experience, and has been retained, referred, reviewed, repurchased, or hopefully all 4? You want to find out what milestones did they go through that created that result. And what you're looking for when you're comparing is some sort of similarity or pattern. Your client success journey will become the pattern that you identify and the milestones that create the result in action. Now, before you get into removing the friction and incentivize a new client so they will jump through those same hoops, what you want to look at is, can I remove any time between when they start and when they complete these milestones? Because your goal is not only to create the result, it is to create the result in the shortest amount of time possible. Now, if you haven't been open for a long period of time and you don't have this data to mine, don't worry about it. Mark Zuckerberg's 10 friends in 14 days was only a theory. You can create them and test them and find your own. And if you haven't noticed already, your company's objective to create this client in the shortest period of time so that you get a referral just so happens to align with exactly what every customer wants, which is a great experience, an awesome result in the shortest period of time. Funny how that works. Once you've identified the milestone that creates a higher lifetime gross profit client, you want to create a pathway that recreates these actions. You can do this in a couple different ways. You can remove barriers and friction so the milestone naturally happens, or you can create incentives so they will want to take those actions. Some ways to remove barriers would be to make it free, include it in enrollment, add it in as a value add. Examples of incentivizing might be to discount the particular program that creates the milestones and behaviors as well, ensuring that more people are enrolled into the program. This could also be what you are advertising, or maybe you're having your staff push the particular product. Once you've created your ideal client success journey, now it's time to promote it. Going back to the data that you reviewed to identify the milestones that creates the high value client, you should also check to see if there is a demographic or a particular type of characteristics within an avatar that seems to be a best fit. If there is a particular cohort or avatar that works best, then use that as part of your advertisement. This way you will market to and attract the best client, have them achieve the milestones that will create the highest likelihood that they become your high value clients. Now I want to ask you a question. If you watch this video, I want to know in the comment section, yes or no, do you have an ideal client journey in place at your business? And if you want to know details, our entire patient journey, I actually documented it and put it in this video right here.